Do you ever feel drawn by information overload? Taking a lot of notes, but nothing sticks. Massive number of information, including the documents, books, different kind of articles, that's sitting on a computer forever. All asking AI for hundreds and hundreds of times, but all of these conversation goes to a secret folder. Well, Google's NotebookLM is probably our good deed for today. In 10 minutes, a history book becomes a kit for study and research. In this episode, I will show you how to turn a PDF into a real study and research kit using Google's NotebookLM. So what I do, I just fed in this document into the NotebookLM, all the document they can provide. So we got this flashcards and also this kind of beautiful slides as well that introducing the whole Roman history from the beginning to all the way to the end. Also some mind maps, different kind of mind maps that's showing the whole structure of this book, and also a timeline showing the entire Roman history. And everything is from this panel. You can see all the information that I showed you guys before, and here is how they look in the website. The most important thing is that I barely touch anything. What we do, we just open this Google's Chrome and type in NotebookLM. And here is their homepage. So understand anything. It's quite concise of their goals. And here they introduce some of the technical features of this model. And here we can see this different kind of plan they can offer, from the free version all the way to the Ultra, and Plus and Pro. And I think this connected to the Gemini as well. So I got Gemini Pro. So here we also got the NotebookLM in Pro as well. Just click here and we can get access to this NotebookLM page. And there are also some featured notebook as well. We can see that different kind of institution have their own notebook created, and we can have a look as well. But today we are going to create a new one of our own. And here is this little pop-up window shows how you can do with this NotebookLM. And if you don't have any notebooks or PDFs, books, you can always search here. So there is a fast research and also the deep research as well. You can type in anything that you are interested in as well. We can also paste any links that seems interesting to ourselves, and also the YouTube links that you think is quite important to our research or study. So here we just upload this history book. We can see basically this is a summary of this whole history book. And it's quite concise. It tells us the basic information that this document can offer. And we can also ask a few questions about how the specific information that's in this book. Here there is some prompts that is already listed for us. So I just hit this first one and says what this AI gonna do is they're gonna to process this information in the PDF and show us the result. The question we ask is how did Roman political institution and elite competition evolve over time? And here we will list some key information that from this book. It's quite similar to other kind of chat box. You just put in PDF or resources and then you generate answers. But here we can have tons of resources that uploaded, so it's quite handy as well. What more impressive is this part, the studio. When Google launched this notebook 1 year ago, there's only one feature of this audio overviews. But now you have 8. It's really full-fledged, jam-packed information here. And we now have audios, videos, mind maps, reports, different kind of things. And I think that this one, the mind maps, so let's just generate them as well. The flashcards, the quiz, also the infographic, and the slide decks. And we can see here the mind map is really beautiful. So here's the title, and this is all the chapter in this book listed for us. And if we interested in any of these chapters, say the Mediterranean Empire, we just click this arrow and it will expand for us. Say if we're interested in the first Punic War, and it will list us the first one and the second one. And if we are interested in the second one, it also asks the question for us. So basically it goes back to the chat box and there will be an answer generated as well. The report is quite interesting as well. So there is different kind of style of the report that you can generate, from briefing documents, study guides, blog posts as well. And you can even create your own format for your personal needs. And here we just try the study guide. There is some quiz So you can test before your knowledge of this book, before you really delve into it. And there will be also answer keys and different kind of essay questions as well. And also importantly, there is kind of glossary of key term. This I think is quite important for us, especially if we are going to delve into history topic. There are a lot of terms and jargons that already list for us. And also here is the audio. We can have a look on the audio.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are tackling, well, a 1,000-year question. What made Rome?
This is also quite long as well.
And we're not just talking about, a list of dates and battles. We want to get into the really radical pivots that took this single town.
Natural voice and tones, different kind of behavior is really human-like. However, what is most interesting is this one, this little button, interactive mode. Basically, this helps you to actually engage in a conversation between the two hosts in the podcast. Let's have a look.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are tackling, well, a 1,000-year question. What made Rome Rome? And we're not just talking about, a list of dates and battles. We want to get into
basically just two conversation like an interview. But here,
really radical pivots that took this single town on the Tiber and turned it into, well, the greatest imperial system the West had ever seen.
It's a huge topic, and you've given us this incredible set of sources that traces everything.
Hi, I'm just curious because Roman Empire or Roman Republic is start around 500 BC, right? I was just wondering what is happening in the East, the counterpart of Roman, say in China. I don't know what the time period it is, but how they are doing while Roman is in the kind of Republic and Empire things.
What a fantastic question.
That's a great instinct to look for counterparts in the East.
If the Roman Republic starts around 500 BC, you're looking at the time of the spring and autumn period in China.
Here's where it gets really interesting. China was undergoing profound changes too, but politically they were very different.
The source material is focused on Rome, so we don't have deep context on China.
But historians generally place China's transition around 771 BC, when the Zhou dynasty's power declined.
That leads into the spring and autumn period, and later the Warring States period, which is roughly the time of the early Roman Republic.
So while Rome was transitioning from a monarchy to a republic, China was experiencing the fracturing of central authority.
Instead of coalescing into a single dominant city-state.
Apart from this overview of audio map, there are also other things that is worth noting. I see that most of our resources are already generated as well. So we can see there is where's the timeline here. This I think is great. Basically here we can see all the information of the Roman history from a timeline view. I did mention that we don't need to actually build a PowerPoint slide. That's why there is literally 15 pages of this PowerPoint slide generated by AI depicting the whole Roman history that's described in this book. And you can see if you are a teacher, lecturer, you actually don't need to actually prepare for any lecture notes slide as well. There is already has some AI tool to help you with that. Maybe we can change a little thing, but the structure here is wonderful. It's amazing. And also, if you are a student, there is kind of thing the flashcard and quiz for you to review before the exam as well. So here, as the flashcard, we can already see there are actually 165 cards that are available, and basically it shows the question in the front, and you click, there is the answer as well, and you can go on and on and on. Different kind of questions. This is really helping you with the memorization as well. And you can also download it to your computer. Have a look here. By starting with a CSV file, you can actually upload it into any Anki flashcard for memorization. Apart from that, the quiz is quite interesting as well. There are 15 questions that come directly from these resources, this book, and asking you questions. And you can see how well you comprehend this information. And if you are unsure, there's also hints. And also, there's one more thing. This is a video. I know what you are thinking. Is that an AI movie or something kind of that? Well, it's not. 7 minutes of the video is probably not generated by AI, but this is a presentation. I would say that. Let's have a look.
Powerful families who honestly believed it was their birthright to rule. And on the other side, the plebeians, which was, well, everybody else. The plebs were the backbone of the army, they were the economy, but they had zero real power and no protection from the whims of the... It's a threat. He's saying, pay my men or my army and I are coming home and we'll bring the war with us. This is the breakdown of the Republic in a single sentence. Generals with their own private armies were now...
and simply gave the Republic back to the people. He was the great restorer.
This is actually better
But
than
come
audio
on,
as well.
did he really
So you
restore
can
the
see
Republic?
what they are talking
Not a
about.
chance.
And
It was a
its
brilliant piece
structure
of
is very
propaganda.
well as well.
The Republic was gone for good. Let's look.
So this is quite astonishing things. Imagine that before you only ask AI to do different kind of work, they got your answer. But this time, you can upload a real thought to the AI and then get a result. So apart from getting information from AI, they actually organize things to you. However, I would emphasize though, although AI can organize all the things, the notebook, information, what we do need to bear in mind is the most ideal approach to learn new things, to get research done, really deep research, is to store things, not in AI, not in any kind of folders, chat box, notebooks, but it's in our heart. Even better with our heart. This is probably the most important mindset we need to build in the age of AI. So how do you think about this kind of AI tools, the notebooks? Please do comment what kind of work you will do with the help of NotebookLM. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time.